This video is made to be watched either with or without sound. In the last video, we were introduced to the Persians, specifically Cyrus I, king of Anshan, grandfather of Cyrus the Great. Also, Darius the Mede was born to Esther and Ahasuerus, or Astyages, in the first year of Zedekiah. This video picks up in the fourth year of Zedekiah. If you'd like to download a printable PDF of this Jeremiah chart, there's a link in the description of this video. In the fourth year of Zedekiah, Jeremiah proclaimed woes against the bad shepherds and the false prophets, and the Lord showed Jeremiah the vision of the 2 baskets of figs. Jeremiah chapters 23 and 24. In an attempt to form a coalition against Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, envoys from Edom, Moab, Ammon, Tyre, and Sidon came to Jerusalem and met with King Zedekiah. Jeremiah was sent to them wearing bonds and yokes on his neck. And he said to the envoys, "If you bring your necks under the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar, you can stay in your own lands. Don't listen to your prophets, diviners, dreamers, fortune tellers, or sorcerers. Then Jeremiah said to Zedekiah, "Bring your necks under the yoke of the king of Babylon. Serve him and his people and live." Then a false prophet named Hananiah opposed Jeremiah and said, "Thus speaks the Lord, I have broken the yoke of the king of Babylon. Within 2 full years I will bring back to this place all the captives of Judah that went to Babylon." This was in the 5th month. Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 1. Jeremiah said to Hananiah, "The Lord has not sent you. You make the people trust in a lie, and you will die this year because of it." So Hananiah the prophet died the same year, in the 7th month. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 17. It's at this time that Jeremiah penned the famous letter to the elders and captives in Babylon, saying, "You're going to be there for a long time. Settle in, build houses, plant gardens, get married, etc. Afterward, God will bring you back to this land." Jeremiah chapter 29. Then in the month of Kislevu, Nebuchadnezzar assembled his army and departed Babylon and marched to Jerusalem. The king of Babylon went to Jerusalem and took its king and princes and led them with him to Babylon, and made a covenant with him and put him under oath. He also took away the mighty of the land, that the kingdom might be brought low and not lift itself up. Jeremiah wrote in a book prophesying all the evil that would come upon Babylon. He gave the book to Zedekiah to bring to Babylon when he went with Zedekiah, the king of Judah, to Babylon in the 4th year of his reign. Jeremiah 51:59. And Jeremiah said to Zedekiah, "When you arrive in Babylon and see it, read all these words. When you have finished reading this book, you shall tie a stone to it and throw it out into the Euphrates. Then you shall say, 'Thus Babylon shall sink and not rise from the catastrophe that I will bring upon her.'" Zedekiah was returned to his throne in Jerusalem after swearing an oath to Nebuchadnezzar. But he would soon break his oath. His rebellion will cause Nebuchadnezzar to besiege the city of Jerusalem in just 5 years. In the 9th year of Zedekiah. The 4th year of Zedekiah also saw a king change in Egypt, from Pharaoh Necho to Psammetichus, in about October or November of 594 BC. In the next video, we'll look at the 5th year of Zedekiah, which was also the 5th year of Jehoiachin's captivity. This is when Ezekiel will begin his ministry in Babylon. That year is also the 12th year of Ahasuerus. The exiles located in the provinces of Media are in extreme danger. This would include those from Judah, as well as those who were deported from Israel about 100 years earlier. You can download the complete timeline PDF spreadsheet, perfect for viewing on your tablet or phone. There's a link in the description of this video to the most current version of Timeline PDF. For more explanation on how years are defined and counted and why we don't use BC dates, click and watch O3 Timeline PDF Guided Tour.